Fish on, baby. Haven't even been here just a few minutes. Couldn't even get all the rods in the water. Oh yeah, there he is. Get a little closer. Oh, got him.
Whoa! Little nautical today, just a little bit. Not like glass like it was yesterday.
My sea leg back.
Well, as you know, Gag back here has been the sheephead king today. We're hoping this isn't a sheephead. They're fun to catch, but we need some fish tacos. So we're about to see what happens here pretty quick. We got another double out here today, and literally we've counted several hundred boats around us. It's been pretty busy out here today.
Nope, walleye. Another eater.
So we're right after the July 4th weekend, and right now, I mean, the great migration, we call it, here in Lake Erie, as far as the walleye have become to the more the central part of the lake, and they're actually heading a lot more east as we go, as you know, every day actually, depending on the wind flow and everything else. So what these walleye like to do is they like to stay over in the island area during spawning season. Now we'll still have some, you know, native walleye in the areas and the waters around here. Still plenty to catch to get your limits and everything else, but the main schools move as the year goes along. Like I said, you know, we're just after the 4th of July weekend. We're right in the Central Basin right now, and the walleye have been really thick. So right now, the main schools that we're seeing are between 60 and 65 feet with tons of fish in the 35 to 45 range. Today we fished in the shallower parts of that range, which we could grab some sheephead too today.
There we go, got another one on. Here he comes.
Sneak by you there, Chris, just for a second. Grab the net. Another eater. Right there is a perfect Lake Erie walleye eater fish right there, man. People love those things. Those are about the perfect ones. About a couple years old, it's a pretty fish. But I tell you what, we decided to come into more skinny water today. Look at the size of that baby. Big old fatty. Not the right species. That's it's a big old nasty right there, buddy. Look at this big nasty dog. Big old fatty there, buddy. Wrong species, man, but they're still fun to catch. Well, guys, you can see right now, it's supposed to be out of the south at 5. It's coming due west right now, and I bet you it's coming 15 miles an hour, gust to 20. Man, them weather guys, we should have done that. Why are we fishing? We should have been weather guys, because they are never right, man. But it's starting to cap out here. You're starting to see how Lake Erie real fast turns. I'm gonna do the best I can to try to get Chris to puke a little bit today, so we gotta get a show here.
Can't wait.
All right, we have a fish right here. All right, back in the boat. You go walk back, bud. Here we go. Another little eater. A little tough to stand up at this point. We're gonna have to turn ourselves around and go with it. Seems like this is a nicer fish. Oh yeah. Yes, sir. There's a little bit of Lake Erie gold. Nicer fish, finally. About 6-pounder. A lot better than these little baby cookie cutters we've been catching. Hey guys, we wanted to go over what we did today. We did some normal things as far as running bandits and stuff like that. Stick baits this time of year seems like they're really dynamite, but what we did is, we've caught a ton of walleye the last couple days, so we decided we want to target some sheephead too, which they're absolute blast to catch. I mean, my kids absolutely love catching them. They prefer those over walleye. So what we did today is not only did we use our walleye fire jet like we did yesterday, this was very good at targeting the walleye. But like I said, we were getting a lot of shorts today, but we did come close to getting our limit as far as that goes until the flies started eating us like crazy like they are right now. But we switched over to, Nightcrawler. Nightcrawler, they were still catching us some walleye, and then we flipped over to Bloodworm, which was just absolutely dynamite for the sheephead. I mean, as soon as we started putting this on, the sheephead were one after another after another. So here's what I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you exactly how this works and where I basically place it on the bait itself. So today, just to go over the reel real quick, I use an Akuma reel, 15-pound line that I use. I like to use the high visibility line again because we were using planer boards today. It allows me to see in a little rougher water straight down to the board to make sure I don't have any tangles as far as that goes. So these are the bandit lures that I was talking about. Of course, you see there's always at least one red hook that I always have. It's just something that I believe in as far as that goes. So whenever I'm putting these on, when I'm putting this, you know, gel on this, all I do is I take that gel, take this little piece right here, just enough to get it on my fingertip, and I rub it along the bottom of the bait. Just like I said the other day, the reason why I like that is because a lot of times these fish are coming up from the bottom, especially the sheephead that we were targeting. Some of them will be suspended, but a lot of them are sitting down there at the bottom from what we could see from our, you know, GPS and our fish finders today. So I put it on the bottom of that. I'll go ahead and run the bait down. We were actually using another thing called snap weights, which allows us to, you know, give a little bit more assistance to the bait. So what this basically is this allows this to not only go back with the bandit, so the bandit goes, and then you snap this on. Usually there's different targets. Most times we run the bandit about 50 feet back and then place a 3 ounce or a 2 ounce weight like I just showed you, and then that'll actually help more. So total we go 75, sometimes we go 100, depending on the depth that we want to get down to. But today was a great day. We're done early again, just like yesterday. Had a whole bunch of combination of sheephead and walleye, and that's basically it for the day. So what we decided to do, guys, it's been a little choppy. Walleye bite, we got our fair share of walleye the last 2 days. We started really targeting, you know, a lot of sheephead in here a little closer. I tell you what, it's night and day with the fighting these sheephead compared to the fighting the walleye. All right, Greg, you wanna help me out here on this one? That. Oh, fish gonna get him. Oh, look at the size of that guy. Look at the size of this big fatty. Just absolute monsters, man, for what they are. And they fight like heck. Man, it's good to get a little bit of a fight, man. I can't wait for salmon season.
Now that I know what it is. Here it comes, here it comes. Look, see it?
That's a walleye. That's a big walleye. He thought he had a sheep's head. It's a walleye. It's because he's wrapped in our other line.
Yeah, it's another line.
But that's a good walleye.
He thought he had a sheep's head. That's the biggest walleye of the day.
Ooh, hooked in the mouth and wrapped in somebody's line, folks. There's 2 walleye. You got another walleye right there. Look at that. You gonna net them both?
Oh, there's another one right
Gag bag,
there.
you got a double.
Pull the line back, pull the line back.
Gag bag, you got a double.
No, pull it back.
Yeah.
Grab the line.
Oh my gosh, we got a big walleye and another walleye.
There's 2 on there, see? Oh,
We got off?
yeah.
No,
We got
I got
him
him
in
back
the net. Woo! We got a double. Look at that. 2 biggest ones today in the net.
Woo! No wonder this guy's trying to get in our boat. He wanted this big walleye.
Look at that thing.
That's why I'm so because I had 2.
Man, reel in 2.
Man, look at that. 2 on 1.
He's tapped out now. That's 6.
Here we go. Here's the biggest one of the day I caught.
Bloodworm.
This is 2 of the walleye that I caught at once. Number 2.
Man, just finishing up the day. We were one short as far as limit wise, and boom, take off that board. All of a sudden something hits it. Another blue chromer.
Oh, he's playing with fire, folks.
There it is.
Still got it, gag bag.
Last one, man. We dealt with the, you know, the beautiful Lake Erie 2-foot or less that turned into 2 to 4s. So on our way in, last little guy.
Today's episode of Pautzke Outdoors comes to you from Lake Erie. We're here on the Ohio shoreline fishing in the summer months for walleye. It's something that everybody does. It's popular. We saw several hundred boats out here today right next to us in every which direction. We saw several hundred more. It's an incredible fishery, as everybody knows. It's no secret to anybody. Nobody's going to harass you or hate on you for doing a walleye video because everybody does it, and there's such an abundance of them that you're not going to hurt the fishery by taking your limit, which is what we did today. We came out here today with guide Joe Madsen of Floats Down Fishing Guide Service, and what we did is we trolled lures and we coated them in 3 things: bloodworm, nightcrawler, and walleye fire gel. Simple as what. Interesting was the bloodworm actually got hit more so than any of the other ones today. More than just one species ate it. It was very interesting, but the walleye and the nightcrawler worked as well. It just shows you a lot of times when you're coming out here walleye fishing, you got to mix things up. There's a tremendous amount of pressure on here. There sure is a lot of fish to catch, but sometimes adding scent makes a little bit of a difference. That's exactly what we did here today. Remind you guys, if you want to go find this stuff, Erie Outfitters is always going to have it. Never take them off a list. Hopefully Fish USA, Bass Pro, Cabela's, and any local tackle shop in the state of Ohio has it for you as well. If not, ask them for it. They'll bring it in for you right away. But try to use scent in your game when walleye fishing and see what kind of success it brings you, like it did here for us today. Pautzke products are available at sporting goods stores near you. If you can't find the specific color, size that you want, make sure to go to Pautzke.com. And as a thank you for watching Pautzke Outdoors, we're going to show you a coupon code to be used for 10% off your next order.